concept of little brother is a common theme across rivalry games, but there is one where that term has floated predominantly over the landscape of a matchup. And when the Paul Bunyan Trophy is up for grabs, there is nothing little when these brothers start battling. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Spartans offense has the ball first today. This game often testier than Michigan's rivalry with Ohio State, and the Wolverines applied a little extra sting winning a close one last year.
They did. You know, it just left a bad taste in everybody's mouth back in East Lansing all year long. They've talked about it. They've had to hear about it. They've listened to the gloating from their in-state rival. They're looking to flip the script today.
And that's what's so fun about rivalries. You get bragging rights, and especially in the same state, so much disdain for each other. It's so awesome. The fans go bananas, and Michigan State's definitely got something to prove.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be third down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Gets rid of it. Another incompletion on third down. The Spartans line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Trying to get started. Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Wolverines offense will now get its first chance with the football. And let's take a look at this dynamic young guy, Andrew Marsh. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And what a treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master at his craft, perform today. And obviously, nobody in the seats are surprised, right? Because this university continually pumps out guys at the spot. But, Jesse, I love the way this dude performs. I'm excited to watch him live.
You know, it was amazing. The three of us were walking around the facility yesterday, and you're just seeing all the names of receivers and all the memorabilia and the jerseys and the Bolitnikoff awards. The tradition at the position at receiver at this school throughout college football history has just been elite, and this guy is the next one.
Knocked out at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Underwood. Got his man downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Trying to barrel in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. And here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. The give. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house. On target over the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Spartans are marching down the field. They're going back to the ground. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The fake wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Here's Underwood to throw. It's dropped after taking the hit. Paul Bunyan, a huge part of trophies in the Big Ten. He's got an axe. He's got this trophy for the Spartans and the Wolverines. Where do you guys rank this trophy?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, there's so many trophy games, I feel like, in the Big Ten, David. This game, obviously, it always has Big Ten implications, national championship implications. I will be honest, Paul Bunyan trophy gives me the heebie-jeebies a bit.
You don't like it, it just kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies. I hear you, but how about Reese throwing a ranking on us? Rank the trophies? Reese, what are we doing here? We're not ranking trophies. Huge rivalry game, a lot of emotions. I'm not talking about ranking trophies.
The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. They're going to run it. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. And the Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Play action with Underwood. Fires to the right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things, it makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Crosses the 10. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And the offense gets get 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now early in this football game that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, it's Edwards. Shakes off the defender. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Tradition a huge part in college football, and this rivalry has its place among the very best. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Keeps it himself. Quick toss. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's Edwards. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Guys, these two have been showing contempt and disdain for each other for more than a century. First meeting back in 1898.
Yeah, and my goodness, you think about all the years, all the plays. You think about Mike Hart a few years ago. What was he talking about? Little brother. That stung Michigan State so bad. The hatred for each other is what makes this game so fun to follow every single year.
And I always feel in this game specifically between Michigan and Michigan State, it's the big-time players and the Heisman candidates that have always stepped up and made big plays. So I can't wait to see what the best players in this game are ready to do.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there. They're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
You gotta love edge rushers. These guys in 4-3s, they are guys that can penetrate, get in the backfield. Watch the right end get in there so quick. Does a great job rushing the quarterback, knowing when he gets there how to get that dude on the ground. Give me my sack.
The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive here.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Got a man in the middle. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a 1st down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Takes a handoff. It's Marshall. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Underwood. Left side is Marsh. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Wolverines go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Handoff to the lone back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Taking it the other way. He's at the 50. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Sparty! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Throwing, Underwood. Makes the grab, it's Hansen. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Looking for space, it's Marshall. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the back. Could be an alley.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Wolverines come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Motion from the back. A designed run for the quarterback. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. The Spartans will hustle to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Now Michigan State wants to stop the clock. It's their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Between the hashes, it's West. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. Out wide left, it's Edwards. Fakes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Wide out trying to get it in. Now the Spartans calling their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They're going to throw it on third and goal. Touchdown, Michigan State. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Oregon, taking on the number 14 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff again. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Here's Underwood to throw. The quick game. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hansen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Sets his feet. It's Underwood. Working the middle. It's complete. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wideout there on the slant.
Looking for space. It's Marshall. He's got enough. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Rush is on. Just got rid of that one.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Turns it upfield. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. And
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Spartans offense, ready to go to work. Offense in a bunch formation. Spins away from the defense. Line getting set on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun. Makes the catch. It's McCray. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Right at the line. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. And the Spartans will punt this one away. Making his first move. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Looking for a crease. It's Marshall. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Snags it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Moves the pocket. It's Underwood. Right side, it's Hansen. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. The handoff. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete. 2nd and long here. Straight ahead, it's Patterson. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. He makes a catch. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Drops back on first down. Fires to the right. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
And the Spartans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Red pass, it's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. This crowd knows when to bring it. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. And no chance, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and they stop him and get the ball back. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore, right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting it back downhill, not going backwards.
And the Wolverines, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. They'll run it. Got the 1st down, and he's brought down after a nice gain.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
The Wolverines send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point, 1st one of the game. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Patterson. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see.
Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Spartan. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So here comes the Michigan offense. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the two-point conversion to tie things up. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Underwood on the play action. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee
he's got it down the field. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
They'll ride him again, and they swarm him under.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Fires to the big fella. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Nothing doing on that play, and the clock will stop for the 2-minute timeout. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Underwood unloads to the wideout. Way off target there.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Play fake, Underwood. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on third down.
I know they've got all their timeouts left, but it feels like this is the ball game right here. 4th down, the quarterback's got to do something special, knowing that they need a touchdown here to win.
Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. He's brought down, couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. On the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Offense getting set for first down. Running inside. It's Patterson. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. The Spartans just want to hold on to this ball for the final minute. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. At this point, the defense just has to bring the house to try to stop the run and get the ball back, even on 2nd and 13. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. So in this one, it's little brother playing like big brother and flexing their muscles as Michigan State will take the Paul Bunyan Trophy back to the bank.